it's a massive, massive game for Odegaard, because I think if he does play well, he may be then in for the game against Bournemouth. But if he has an average game, for me, Max Downman comes in that position.
He owes us a performance, you know what I mean? He's not been himself for a few games, you know what I mean? We need him. This is where we need him. This is where we need Saka in these games against Bournemouth, these type of games, City away. We need a prime Saka. He needs to get back to his best.
Is Mikel just going to focus on this game, or is he going to say, do you know what, I'm going to leave Martin out because I need him for the game against Bournemouth, I'm going to leave Downman out because of Bournemouth, or is it all on this game? Welcome to the Predicted 11. We are in Lisbon, but more importantly, we've rotated. No tie today. We have got, I don't know if it's a better lineup or a worse lineup, but we have got Robbie and I've got Cecil.
Listen, is it true, right, what you said earlier, that he's on his way here on a Flix bus?
Yeah. He's on a bus.
He's
3-day bus.
A 3-day bus.
A Flix bus.
Yeah.
When did he set out there?
Well, that's the thing. He must.
He can't. I don't think he's coming.
He said he definitely he's getting a coach here. He said he'll be here. He said he'll be here. You normally recite songs as well. What has that show become? Rob, have you seen what they've been doing? They go through songs of the 80s.
I know.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be Predicted 11.
Because that guy, I've got to say, even though he's on a bus, far, far away, he knows his music knowledge is unbelievable. It's unreal.
Yeah, it's AFTV Predicted 11, not bloody top of the pops.
But not only does he know his songs, he knows who they are, where it was from, and he can sing
He's
them
always
as well.
listening to them, isn't he?
Yeah.
Even at a game he's listening to them.
Yeah.
They should get him as a curator of music at Pop World.
He's, the trouble is he'd turn up late, wouldn't he? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, dear.
Oh,
So anyway, what we're here for, as I always have to keep reminding him, is with the Predicted 11, what we think and what the manager will do. So no doubts about it. Kepa in goal.
Kepa in goal.
And I'll tell you, if I say Kepa in goal, right, so I go, I can see.
I know. I'll watch
very,
it.
very, very positive, everybody. But Raya in goal, we're going to go there.
100%. You'd be glad to see him back, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Going to bring back some stability in that area. And what he brings is, obviously, he's been playing with the team all season. What he brings is the fact that he distributes the ball much better than Kepa as well, doesn't he? So,
Anyone feel for Kepa? Anyone got anything like? Because some people say, he's a really good goalkeeper. He hasn't had a good couple. Well, he hasn't had two.
You know what? I didn't think he did anything wrong on Saturday.
No.
He was getting a scapegoat. What did he do wrong on Saturday?
No, he didn't do nothing wrong. But
he didn't.
what it does, and I think that everybody knows that, if you've got your best goalkeeper, it does give that little bit of stability to defence. And that's without him doing anything wrong. Like, it's just a presence, isn't it?
Yeah.
And presence is a big thing in football, So listen, I feel for him. He made a mistake in the final. He's been pillared for that. But do you know what? I'm going to say this now. I thought it weren't a bad response considering that mistake. He didn't do anything wrong in that game.
No. But Kepa
Raya
in goal.
So right back, Ben White weren't great the other day. Now, does he come back in to redeem that performance, or if Timber is 100% fit, and I emphasise the word 100% fit, do we go with Timber?
I've seen a lot of fans say Ben White should go back in. You can't just have a bad game and you kill off a player's complete confidence by not playing him again for the rest of the season. And there actually is I hear there's a bit of truth to that. But if you said 100% fit Timber, for me, I think you do that. And you might have one eye on the Premier League game on the weekend, but for me, I think if Timber's 100%, you play him. But if he's not, I do hear the whole give Ben White maybe another opportunity to redeem himself.
I love Ben White, but even if he's 90% fit, it's Timber for me.
Wow.
Right? Timber's been a rock in that defence. You know what I mean? Then that was a bad mistake. But then even in some other games, man, even getting done a little bit for pace and things like that. For me, a game like this, the big important games right now, I start Timber every single time unless he's injured.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Rob. I think Timber. I don't think Ben White is 100% fit neither. I think that he's worried about his body breaking down.
Yeah.
And sometimes that can have an effect on your performances, and I think that's exactly
Do you know
what's
what?
happening.
And he has just played been out for a while, then played 2 back-to-back games for England.
Yeah.
Then, you know what I mean? So, but 100% Timber.
All right, Timberism.
Right, there is obviously a massive doubt on Gabriel. I don't think he looks good. I don't think they're playing this game, if I'll be honest. I don't think we'll probably see Gabriel now, probably to the Man City game, in my opinion. But
who knows?
Huh?
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't. Yeah.
You don't. You knee injuries and things like that. Like us footballers would know a little bit about that, don't we? Like, the rugby players and the 12 man at cricket, they won't. Like,
12 man at cricket. Well, actually, right, you did say that there was a couple of players that you didn't think were going to make it at the weekend that played. You know what I mean? That, you said you definitely won't see Saliba. You told me, and he came off the bench. You said. What was the other player that you said? You said Gabriel definitely wouldn't play. He's out. You told me that before that game. He played. Who's the other player? There's about 3 players you said definitely out. So maybe maybe you know what I mean.
It wasn't.
We don't know. We don't know with Mikel Arteta. We don't know with his players this season. It's obvious that in them sort of games, if you get a little knock, off you come.
So Gabriel Magalhaes did call to be substituted. That's why I think there might be a bit of a difference. That's the worry.
When you feel something in your knee,
that's why.
I'm not saying it's like major, but I think it's something like
it'd be a big miss if he's out. Yeah. Obviously, if he's fit, it's him and Saliba, isn't it?
Yeah.
100%.
So what's the replacement? And what's the?
If he's not fit, then Mosquera comes in.
Don't put Calafiori there. And then put Miles Lewis-Skelly left back.
That's an option.
No, not for me.
Not for me.
Oh, not for me. I'm going Mosquera, Saliba.
I'm going to go Mosquera and Saliba, and then left back Calafiori.
Yeah, left back Calafiori for me as well.
And Nkapé's not going to travel either. He's out.
Well, that's definite one. Nkapé's got a hamstring injury.
Yeah, so
minimum 3 weeks. Yeah. So you ain't going to see him until
on international duty again.
Yeah, so you ain't going to see him till the back end of the season, if I'll be honest.
Do you think Arteta will go with Calafiori and then Miles Lewis-Skelly though?
I do think I don't think he'll go with Lewis-Skelly. I think he'll go with Calafiori.
Yeah, there is that option to bring in Calafiori because then you've got the balance of the left side and all that. But listen, Mosquera has been fantastic for Arsenal this season. The only bad game that he's had was Saturday, but you can rest that on all of them.
And to be fair, Calafiori was really good. I think he was quite good.
Calafiori was excellent until he got injured, wasn't it?
And then when he came against, I think it was all right when he came against Southampton. So yeah, I'll go with what you lot said as well then. Fair.
Yeah, okay. So going into the middle, Christian Nørgaard to start, or do we think that the two will be there? So
you know what? I'm going to be fair to Nørgaard as well, right? I know on Saturday I was giving a bit of stick. I didn't think he was the worst player on the pitch.
I don't think he was that bad.
He did just play 2 back-to-back games for Denmark as well. So I don't know. Listen, Zubimendi comes back in all day long. He's also had a little rest. We've been saying he's needed a rest. Now he's back, and I think we see why he starts all the time. Yeah, Zubimendi back in.
And Zubimendi, I don't know if he was going to do the all 3 and say Odegaard has to play again. I actually don't think he was that he had a big chance. That annoyed me. I'll be honest. That really annoyed me that he missed the target. He went wide, but I think he played actually. And when he was the first couple 20-30 minutes, he was cooking. Best
spell in the game. He was involved.
Yeah, I thought he was okay as well. Cecil. You know what it is is a chance he missed, but you could put that down to he's been out for a while. But then the little back heel that led to the goal. But look how far away from the goal that was. I think you were saying to me yesterday, Cecil, when you're in the midfield, you've got to take some risks. Right? And if you take that risk and the back heel's sort of misplaced from there, it's still got the whole pitch for that to be dealt with. I mean, listen, it was Ben White's mistake, really. So, you know what I mean? Like, I think Martin Odegaard, there's no Eze, obviously.
Yeah.
You could argue for a Max Dowman in there, but
you can.
You said in the preview league, 2 games in a row maybe is a bit too much. Yeah. We could probably keep him back for the weekend. But yeah, Odegaard
and Declan Rice coming back in.
And Declan Rice 100%.
100%.
Bring him back.
Is that rain?
I keep feeling rain.
The thing we've heard, I think that it's a massive game for Odegaard because I think if he does play well, he may be then in for the game against Bournemouth. But if he has an average game, for me, Max Dowman comes in that position.
How crazy is it you're saying our captain will be dropped over Max Dowman if he doesn't play well?
Well, it's not. He lacks
16-year-old
a little bit of minutes. He's been out for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and I don't care how old Max Damon is. Every time the last 2 games that he's started, he's been the best player. And you know, you have to look at that Everton game as well. Like, you know, for me though, Martin Odegaard, I'm with you guys. I think you got to go with the tried and trusted for this game in now.
Okay, front three.
So front three, Kai Havertz up front, down the middle, or
Victor Gyökeres on his return here.
Yeah, Victor
Listen, he played here for a few years. He done brilliantly here for them. You know, I don't know what sort of a reception he's going to get here, but listen, he's on form at the moment. He's scored those big goals for Sweden that got him through to the World Cup, including a hat-trick. He scored on Saturday. He's been playing well since January. He starts down the middle 100%.
So definitely not Jesus.
Definitely not Jesus.
You got jokes.
I'll ask the question.
Even though it's Easter, no Jesus. Sorry,
it's good for you. Yeah. I don't want him to. I don't want him to return. I did want Jesus to. No, Jake. I don't want him to return.
He didn't rise again at the weekend.
He did not. He did not. Can I? Do players do well returning to their former clubs? You always got angry at, you know, Declan Rice from West Ham. Didn't have a good game.
Some do now.
Some do. Havertz, I mean, has done when he played against Chelsea, scored against them. But some players kind of shrink underneath the pressure of returning back to their old club. Do you think Victor will, if he does start?
It's a great point, like. I mean, I don't think that he will. I think that he's. I like about one thing I do like about Victor is his attitude. Very cool. Doesn't get ruffled. His feathers don't get ruffled today. He's very, very strong in what he does. Mentally, he looks very, very good. So I don't think that'd be a problem. And for me, like, you know, he definitely starts.
100%.
Yeah.
I think that we go to the right hand side. Do you think that it will be Saka?
It should be Saka. I think it will be Saka, and I think it should be Saka. And you know, he owes us a performance. You know what I mean? He's not been himself for a few games. You know what I mean? We need him. This is where we need him. This is where we need Saka in these games against Bournemouth. These type of games, City away. We need a prime Saka. He needs to get back to his best. So yeah, Saka definitely in for. He's had a little break as well.
There's obviously a call for. Noni Madueke, like, you know, after his splendid performance on Saturday, like,
he has done well in the Champions League, though. I know he was
having a little mock of him. That he has done well in the Champions League. Apparently, the pitches are a little bit bigger and makes better runs, like, you know. But no, he has done a little bit better. And if Saka's not fit, then would you play Noni? I think Noni has to be the next.
Well, Max will also be looking at that as well and saying, oh, you know, I can play on that side as well. I mean, Saka will definitely start, but I think
if he travels,
if he travels, I think Saka will be here, and I think Max. I know, big up Noni. Listen, I actually think he sometimes gets a bit too harshly criticised because obviously he came from Chelsea and whatnot, but he hasn't been in great form. I think it would be Saka start. I would like to see Max feature in this game, but definitely Saka on the right. The left wing is where it gets interesting. I mean, I would like to play on that left wing. I think I want to start being a candidate. Like it's Mikel. Because our left wingers haven't been great.
Anybody you put out there hasn't done. I'm going to go back to when Eze played out there for one couple of games.
Ooh.
Didn't really do well. No one does well out there.
That was against Bilbao. He went at you.
So the options are Trossard coming back, and you know, I'm going to be really honest about Trossard. He started off the season really well, and then he's just sort of fading. The return from the cup final was nothing other than I didn't even know what he was doing.
But I'm going to say this, Lee.
Martinelli's record.
Right, I'm playing Martinelli. He's actually been very, very good in this tournament.
It's true.
He's been amongst the best left backs in the competition.
Left
wingers in the competition. He's been absolutely brilliant, hasn't he? So you know, you're there mocking him, but he's been brilliant in this competition. I'd start Martinelli.
I just mocked him. You just mocked him.
No, I just said I would put myself forward.
He said he'd start.
I think
Robbie, you're right. That is mocking.
Is he not like amongst one of the top goal scoring left wing players
in the Champions League this season? Yeah.
So
he's got.
So he has to start.
Off in coming off the bench, or is it like?
I start him in this game.
Can I ask one question when you're playing? You know, so we're going to go with Martinelli. I'm happy to see Martinelli there. Is Mikel just going to focus on this game, or is he going to say, do you know what, I'm going to leave Martinelli because I need him for the game against Bournemouth, I'm going to leave Downman out because of Bournemouth, or is it all on this game?
I think he has to focus on all games now. I think you've seen over the past couple of games, he hasn't focused on those games. You can tell by the team selection that those games, when I say focus, he obviously wanted to win them, but those ain't been his priorities. His priorities are the Champions League and the league. So has to be the strongest team. And with Martinelli's record in this competition, he has to start. For me, he has to start.
Yeah, I think he's right. I think.
Who are you going to go for?
I'm going to go because of the competition record that he's got. It has to be Martinelli. He's got the most goals in all competitions for Arsenal so far this season.
Since me and Ty have been doing this, we've actually got one starting 11 right once.
So does that mean, right?
Hell.
That means if we get this right,
he could be,
Ty's out, and he's out the door.
He could be on the bus more often now. Yeah.
We'll
on Netflix bus.
Yeah, he'll be on Netflix bus more often now. Yeah, yeah. So there you go. So listen, that is the end of it. That's the team that we've gone for.
Yep.
Let's see if we're right. So we're going for Raya in goal.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Timber at right back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Central defensive partnership of Mosquera and
Saliba.
We're going to go with that.
If Gabriel's injured,
yeah. No ifs. That's what we're
No,
going
if Gabriel's fit, he plays.
So you saying Gabriel then or not?
No, Gabriel's
if Gabriel's fit,
he's
he
not going to
plays.
be.
He
He's not going
starts.
to be.
No, right, so
unlikely.
But if not,
Well,
then
can I ask? I'll ask the question again. Like, try and put this on subtitles. Right? Yeah? What is your?
do you know if Gabriel's fit right now?
I'm not asking that question. I'm asking what is.
So you want me to assume that Gabriel's injured?
I'm not. I want what you're saying. Me and Cecil are going. Mosquera.
And Saliba.
And
Yeah, but that's
Saliba.
and then suppose Gabriel's fit.
Well, then you say it. You
No,
know
but
what
we
I mean?
don't know. We don't think. I don't think he is.
We're
he's
trying to
gonna
get the right team here. Like, so what do you think?
Gabriel.
All right. Okay.
be. All right. Well, yeah.
Hard work, isn't it? Right? Can't we put him on the bus?
Got to work with him every day.
Left back. Yeah, true.
Calafiori.
Calafiori.
Right. Okay. Midfield.
Subamendi, Rice.
Odegaard. Yeah.
The classic.
We're all going with that.
Yep.
Up front, we're going Gyökeres, Saka, and
Martinelli.
Martinelli.
So let's see who's right. One of us might be right, and the other two might be right.
And in honor of Ty, I want to say a thank you to Robbie. I want to thank you to Lee. Thank you to starting 11 for having me on. This is what
And
Ty-
also
just
to
in-
what they call it NHS over in Portugal. The
SNS,
SNS.
yes, the
Big up the
SNS in
SNS.
Portugal here, NHS in the UK, the bus drivers, the lorry drivers, the taxi drivers. In honour of Ty, the taxi drivers, making the world a better place. And no to all.
Thank you very much for
And all
watching.
Flixbus drivers as well.